There is no shortcut to success. Sometimes even the hard work does not pay off, and then comes the smart work which comes into the play and makes you a great person and have a great success in your life. So in today's video I'll be telling you people a few hacks in order to pass the examinations that are announced for first year, second year and third year BMS students by RGHS. So not literal hacks, you'll know. Hey people, this is Kapil Shrigiri, final year BMS student studying at Bapuji Ayurvedic Medical College and Hospital, Shivamogga. So you know that RGHS has announced examination, the final examinations for first year, second year and third year students of BMS. So I thought I should give you a few hacks in order to pass examinations. So to start with, like as I told in the introduction part, there is no shortcut to success. So the first thing that you're supposed to understand is cover the entire syllabus that has been taught to you. At least you can do is like cover the main important topics which you think are very much important. Like the students usually have their spidey sense. If you know the Marvel reference, then you're supposed to cover at least those in order to pass your examinations. And also the important thing about examinations is if you want to pass, then you will not pass. Like you are supposed to have a greater goal, then you will reach your pass goal. So have a goal saying that you will get distinction, then you will get first class. So that's the example that I wanted to set you people with. And first thing first is you're supposed to cover the entire syllabus. If not entire syllabus, at least you're supposed to cover 80% of it, so you'll know which topics to skip, when which topics are not supposed to be skipped. You have the spidey sense, I don't have to tell you. So other than that, there will be a study holiday session for you people, more like holidays, less of studying. So utilize that time and study how much you can. Prepare notes, make short notes, whatever whatever you feel comfortable, do that, because at least making notes will have a kind of revision for yourself or even for your friends. Give your notes to your friends if in case they ask you, or help them that way. And other than that, in order to have hacks, I wanted to tell you the first hack would be to refer question paper banks. For example, we have this question paper bank from Query Quantum. This one is for the main exam question paper. This has like the question books set from the main examination, and this booklet, the small booklet, the second copy has of the supplementary copy. As you can see, it is written there, supplementary copy. So take this and see what are the things that are repeated. Like if you search for a particular subject, you'll know which are the topics that are repeated and how many marks are allotted to the same question. So concentrate more on those things and prepare notes. And those note should be at least, like if they are asking for the question is for 10 marks, then the notes should be at least exceeding 5 pages. And then for 5 marks you're supposed to write 2 pages, and then for 3 marks you're supposed to write 1 page. I'll also show you the booklet later. And other than that, I wanted to tell you people that so if you haven't seen this booklet, like colleges usually show this is a basic booklet that RGHS gives you. So like there has been update since the last year booklet. This is a very old booklet. So now you have ruled pages which are around 1.5 centimeter thick and not thick, width. So you can write there. And also each and every pages, there are 49 pages in this booklet, except the front sheet and the back sheet where you are not supposed to write anything. Don't write anything on your back sheet. And as of front sheet, they have some instructions. See to these instructions before starting the examination. The only thing that you're supposed to fill is the upper section here. So these sections are for there will be 22 questions in your RGHS question paper. So just mark how many questions you have written, and my suggestion is mark everything, like mark all the 22 sections that you have, like mark each and every section that you have. And other than that, you're supposed to fill this one and the bottom corner. Don't fill the middle 2 things. And obviously the examiner invigilators will tell you. I'm just giving a brief introduction on that. And along with that, I told you each and every sheet in this booklet has unique QR code along with question numbers, so you don't have to bother to write your question numbers anywhere and anything. And since 3 years I have been following a single rule that get 1 marks for each paper. Just like I told you, like there are 49 pages in this booklet, so if you get 1 mark each page for each page, then obviously you get 49 marks. So it's not like you will get only 1 marks if you write a shloka. If you write 1 shloka, obviously they'll give you half the mark of that question. If the question is for 5 marks, then if you write shloka, then you definitely get 2.5. So it is easy to pass. Like, just let you people know, it's really easy to pass. So see to it that you don't miss at least 1 marks for each page. Remember that mantra. Other than that, I wanted to tell you, like this is all the things that you're supposed to do in Purva Karma. And then to talk about Pradhana Karma, that is main operative procedure. When you go and sit in the hall, you see to it that you don't use a blue ink pen. Blue ink pen are banned in examinations because these things will not have a greater impression when they scan the papers. Like these things that we write in these things will be scanned, and the scanned copy have greater impressions of print when we write with black ballpoint pen. So carry at least 2 to 3 of those. And to just so people like you're supposed to draw things in draw diagrams in anatomy, physiology and stuff. So you're supposed to draw them with a pen itself. No pencils are allowed. So if you're not a person who can draw with pen, take a pencil and eraser, draw very subtle using a subtle strength, and after that you can just trace over it, and see to it that you erase the thing that you have drawn with your pencil. Other than that, use a ruler to make it like aesthetically pleasing for the examiner, because most of the examiners see the presentation rather than what you have written. And also good handwriting is also necessary. So the rule that I follow in case of examination hall is, like, before we used to have 15 marks 2 questions, and in those things I have to see that for 15 marks, like I have to cover 30 marks in 1 hour. If I don't cover that 30 marks in 1 hour, then I used to skip those. Like I want to give time for each and every question. Then at the end, if there is time left over for myself and the question paper, then I'd come back and write those. And see to it that you don't leave any questions untouched. Like if you don't know anything, like write anything. That I have nothing else to say to you people. So these were the few, like literally few hacks that I wanted to give to you people. As newcomers, you don't really have that ability to understand the examination point of view. And also the important thing about is, like, you don't have viva. Like the people RS6 batch do not have viva. I mean, they do have viva, but that marks will not be considered in your examinations in order to pass. So everything that you are supposed to do is to write properly and get those 50 marks in order to pass. 50% of the total marks is what you're supposed to get. And other than that, in Paschat Karma, after examination, don't stress out, don't discuss those papers with your people. So that will make you more anxious and you'll have a feel of guilty. So don't do that. I just wanted people to relax and wait for the results. So that's what I wanted to tell you. So if you have any kind of doubts, please let me know on my Instagram account. I'll be mentioning the link in description. Just click on that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So I want to reach greater subscriber numbers in coming months, and I'll definitely bring out great content into YouTube. So thank you so much.